Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate how to download, install and configure Java. So let's get started. First, let's look into how to download Java. For downloading Java, we have to decide which version of Java we have to download. Let me explain that first. For that, first you need to open the browser and here Google search for Google search for Java space versions. These two words you type Java space versions and press enter. When you Google search with Java versions, in the search results, you'll get this Wikipedia link with the link name as Java version history. Click on that link, you'll be taken to the Wikipedia page of Java version history. On this page, if you scroll down, you'll get this table. This table will contain all the versions of Java, starting with the older version of Java to the latest version of Java. The oldest is mentioned as Java 1.0, whereas the latest is mentioned as Java SE 27. But did the Java SE 27 already got released into the market? When I am recording this video, it's 7th May 2026. Java SE 27 is not yet released into the market. September 14, 2026. Okay, which is a future date. Currently, we are in May. Here, September 2026. That means it's not yet released into the market. What about Java SE 26? Java 26 version, is it got already released into the market? Yes. It got released on March 17, 2026, which is already there in the market. But the problem with this version is it is a non-LTS version. Here LTS option is not mentioned. It's a non-LTS version. So we have to go to the another previous version. Okay. From the bottom of the table, you just reduce one by one number. So this is not yet released into the market. So ignore this. This got released, but it's not a LTS. What about this Java 25? It is an LTS version. LTS stands for long-term support. What is the full form of LTS? Long-term support. That means once you install this particular version of Java, Java 25, which is the LTS version, you will receive the updates for a good period of time. That is, for now, you are going to get the updates for this particular version of the software till September 2033. Okay. But what about 26, which is the latest version, but is a non-LTS version? If you install Java 26, the updates will only be there for this particular period. March 17, 2026 to September 20. Only for 6 months you will receive the updates for this version. But coming to the Java 25 long-term support version, the updates you will get for a good period of time. So whenever I decide to download a particular version of Java, I'll start from the bottom of this table and I'll reduce one by one number until I find the latest LTS version of Java. So can you tell me what is the latest LTS version of Java by looking at this particular table as of today? That is none other than Java 25, which is the latest LTS version. After this, no other LTS latest version is there. So I would like to download and install Java SE 25, that is latest LTS version of Java. So for that, I'll open the new tab. Once I decided which version of Java I need to download, I'll open the new tab and here type Java JDK, which version? 25. Okay, Java JDK 25. I'll say download. Like this, you need to write the keywords. Okay, Google search for Java JDK 25 download. Press enter. And in the search results, you will get this links. Okay, Java downloads link is there. So click on this link. First link you can click Java SE Development Kit 25 downloads. Okay, Java downloads. Click on that link. Let's see whether it will take you to that particular page or not. Yes, Java 25. So here Java 27, 6 is there, but we want what? Java 25, which is an latest LTS version of Java as of today. So I'll click on this JDK 25. Okay. So under this JDK 25, we have Linux, Mac, and Windows. Which operating system I have? Windows operating system. So I'll select Windows. Then I'm going to get these three options. In that, we have MSI installer, and compressed archive. Okay, you can go with anything, but I'll prefer to go with this is the simplest way. Okay, x64 installer. Click on this link. Beside this option, whatever the link is there, just click on that. The download will start in a while. You see the download of that Java has been started. JDK 25 Windows 64 bin. Okay, so let's wait for the download to finish. After that, we are going to install this particular exe file. Okay, so we are actually downloading the Java for now. Okay, so what type of Java version we have to download? We have to download the latest LTS version of Java. Okay, so what you have to download, guys? Which version of Java you have to download? You have to download the latest LTS version of Java. Just remember that. Okay, so after downloading this latest LTS version of Java, I'm going to show you how to install Java. Okay, using that latest LTS version, how to So an exe file is getting downloaded, guys. As you can clearly see here, an exe file is getting downloaded and it already got downloaded now. So click on this folder icon. If you are using Chrome browser to download, you'll get this folder icon. After you click on this downloads, it got downloaded. Click on this folder icon. You'll be taken to the place where it got downloaded. It's an exe file, guys. Double click on this exe file. Just wait for a while. You will get the user access control dialog. Okay, whether you are able to see or not, but you need to select the yes option there. Then you are going to get the installation wizard of Java. Okay, after you select this button on the user access control kind of dialog, okay, you'll get this installation wizard. You'll get this installation wizard. So how to install this one? Just keep on clicking next. So the Java is going to get installed in this particular folder location in your machine. C program files, Java, JDK 25.0.3 is a folder. Okay, this is a folder path. Just try to just remember this path a bit. Okay, under C, which folder? Program C drive, programs files folder. Under that Java folder, JDK 25.0.3 will be there. Click on next. I don't want to change anything. Just click on next. And okay, Java is getting installed, guys. It's very simple and easy to install Java with the exe file after downloading it. So let's wait for the installation to complete. Then you got this dialog, Java SC Development Kit 25.0.3 successfully installed. Close. Okay, whatever the version of Java I have decided to install, that is installed. Simply click on close. Once it is done, the process is not done it. Okay, the process is not done it. So now let's go to the location where this particular Java got installed. So if you remember, in my computer machine, in the C drive, in which folder? Program files folder. If you remember, there was a path, right? On the installation wizard, it was displayed actually. Okay, program files. In that program files, we have to go for the Java folder. Inside the Java folder, JDK 25.0.3 is there. This is a folder which got installed or created. Okay, go inside that. So this is a location where the Java got installed in my machine. Okay, this is a location where, okay, Java got installed in my machine. So do we need this location? Yes. So we are done with downloading the Java, that is latest LTS version of Java we have downloaded, okay, in your computer machine. After that, did we install Java? Yes. Installation of the Java also is done now. Okay, installation of the Java is also done right now. What is left out here? We need to configure Java. The next part is we need to configure Java. After downloading and installing Java, we need to configure Java. How to configure Java? For configuring Java, first you need to know the path in your computer machine where the Java got installed. Okay, so this is the path. So you can simply use your mouse like this and select the path, and you can copy the path also if you want. Okay, copy this path like this. Now next thing that you have to do is, okay, whether you copy or not doesn't matter. Here in your Windows machine, there is search box right here. Search for environment, type environment here. Okay, environment space variables, environment variables. If you search for this environment variables, you may get this edit the system environment variables option. Okay, just select this. Then you will get this dialog. The moment you select that edit the system environment variables, you will get this dialog where advanced tab will be by default selected. If not, you can select. Under the advanced tab of the system properties dialog which came, you will see environment variables button here. Click on that button. You will get this environment variables here. Okay. Here we have user variables and system variables. So out of these user variables and system variables, we have to work on the system variables. Okay. So what you have to do here is click on new. Okay. Just click on the new button under the system variables, not on the user variables. Don't touch this user variables for now. Touch system variable. Under system variables, you can click on new button. Okay. Then you will get this dialog, new system variable dialog. Here, type Java underscore home like this. Okay. I'm going to give some name like Java underscore home. And here I need to specify the path where Java got installed in my machine. So this is a path where Java is installed. So copy this path and come back here and paste it. Okay, this is a location where Java got installed in my machine. So after giving this path for Java underscore home, okay, till here you have to give say okay. Java underscore home has been added to the system variables. So after that, scroll down until you see this path system variable, which will be there by default. This Java underscore home with this path of the Java installed folder we have created, but path system variable will be there by default in your machine. Okay. Be careful while you are working with path. Don't delete or do any changes here. Okay. Apart from whatever the changes I mentioned, other changes you should not do. Okay. Select this path system variable here, which will be there by default already, which you don't have to create, but it will come by default. Click on edit option. Then you will get this dialog, edit environment variable. In that, on the top, first line is there, right? C, program files, common files, Oracle, Java, Java path is there, right? Select that and delete it, okay? This line you select and delete it. Instead, okay, after doing that, after deleting that, click on new. And here what you have to provide? Here, again, you have to give the path. Whatever the Java folder path, wherever the Java got installed in your machine, that one you have to select new here and paste it. After that, you have to say // and bin folder. Okay, here you are giving the path till the bin folder. You have to go inside the bin folder. Otherwise, you can copy like this. Okay, you have to give the bin folder of this Java folder and paste it here. Okay, or you can manually type, or you can directly copy this bin folder path of Java installed in your machine and paste it here and say OK. Say OK. Say OK. That's it. Okay. So this is how we need to download, install, and configure Java. Okay. So how to install Java? Double click on downloaded exe file and install. Okay. And the next item is configuring Java. Here we are as part of configuring Java, we are editing the system environment variables. Edit the system environment variables. Okay, this is the third part, right? Now, finally, to check whether Java has been properly downloaded, installed, and configured in our machine, the final part that we have to do is we will simply in the search box field type CMD, guys. CMD. Command prompt will come. Command prompt option will come here after typing and searching for CMD. Select the command prompt. You'll get this command prompt like this. Now simply type Java space hyphen version like this. Java space hyphen version and press enter. So whatever the Java that you have just now downloaded and installed in your machine, if you are getting that same version of Java here as a response for this command, Java version in the command prompt, if you are getting the same version, then you can confirm that you have properly downloaded, installed, and configured Java. Since you are getting the same version that you have installed and downloaded, so we have successfully downloaded, installed, and configured Java in our machine. Okay, this is the proof. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.